Double OTO, I hope you know to treat all people equal. If you set your mind free at the right time, you can cleanse the evil. Double OTO, the realest outcast, can you feel it now? Yeah. Double OTO, the realest outcast, can you feel it now?
¿Qué dice mi gente? Welcome to my first official podcast. I'm glad you're tuned in to view the video. I hope you enjoy this video actually. But for today, I actually got my good friend AR. He's a really good friend of mine. He's been really dedicated to his music. Actually makes some good like trap Latino music actually.
Yeah.
I think he's the only one in Tracy that does it better than everybody else, to be honest. He has you know, like
appreciate it.
Yeah, he got some good tone and everything. But I mean, he's been a friend of mine too for about what, like 6-7 years.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah, huh?
For a while.
Yeah, and I mean, I you know, this guy, he's other than a friend, he's a good supporter as well, and I thank him for that. You know that, all love. But but anyways, tell the people your birth name, you know, because AR's your stage.
My legal name is Erwin Rubio, but everybody knows me as AR. You know, my artist name. Thank you for having me on your podcast. Hey. It's a blessing, you know. Thank you, and you know, I support you fully with what you're doing.
Thank you, man. So, I know you do. Everybody now knows you're doing music now. But what inspired you to make music?
I mean, I've been doing music since I was young. I mean, since I was walking, to be honest with you, you know, I started off playing the drums. I was like maybe 1 year old. I was playing the drums, you know, and then the first time I picked up a microphone was probably like I was around 3 years old. Yeah. I went to like a quince, bro. It was a quinceañera. I remember my mom told me. And teníamos unos amigos que eran grupo.
Yeah.
You know, they
tocaban
música norteña.
Ah, okay.
So, yeah, I love being on stage with them. I love that whole vibe, you know. So one time they gave me a microphone, not knowing that the microphone was turned on. And when they started going, I started singing, and they heard a little voice in the back, like, what the hell? And they seen me.
They're like,
yeah, bro. But since then, you know, they let me sing the song, and you know, I liked it. You know, I like the feeling of people being like, you know, really enjoying me singing, you know, and even at a young age, you know, and I picked up quick, and ever since then, you know, family parties, I always perform a song, so I have a good support system for my family, you know, friends. So young age, bro.
That's cool. I mean, and to be honest, like I feel like it actually like helped you out on the long run, because right now you actually are making some good music. With this, especially Jomi, who hopefully will be on the show sooner than later.
Yeah, I say Yomi.
I know, man, he's busy,
miss him.
But, you know.
I miss him. He has a pretty face.
Hey, but other than that, what is your biggest accomplishment?
My biggest accomplishments, I would say, just being able to perform in front of people. You know, being able to see the reaction people get when I post up music, when I go and perform music, because you know. To now, you know, I'm not saying that I never will, but from the times that I've been performing, I've never really been given any negative, you know, feedback. It's always been positive, you know. And I try to keep everything I do positive, you know, the people that are around me positive, you know. I don't like negativity, because, you know, it only brings you down, you know, and it only makes things, you know, it kind of throws things off. So I like to keep it positive, and everything I do is just positivity all the way around.
Yeah, because you started with English music, right? Like you were writing and singing English, and then
I actually started rapping.
Oh yeah. Rapping.
Yeah. It was back in high school. I was rapping. I used to be with a crew. We used to go by HD. I don't know. You remember that?
I remember that. HD.
So we started with HD. You know, shout out everybody. You know, but. We started with HD. We started a little, you know, it was basically like a little party crew we had, and here and then we would get inside of the studio and record, and out of nowhere, bro, we just started posting it up, and from one thing led to another, and you know, we started performing at quinceañeras, you know, we started doing little parties, you know, we started getting a little buzz, and you know, things kicked off from there.
Oh yeah, I bet good times, huh? Good times. I mean, other than that, because once you started working with Dirty Laundry Records, you kind of threw yourself to Spanish music, huh? To that trap music, basically, in Spanish. You want to call it reggaeton or whatever you want to call that. But like, do you feel like it's a major, like a different vibe? Because since like, you know, English and Spanish, I feel like it's a, you know, I feel like Spanish might be a little bit more harder when it comes to it. And what like for you think it's harder in a way, or no?
Honestly, it came natural.
Yeah.
The Spanish always came natural to me. I mean, I didn't like. I mean, I like Spanish music, you know, but I never really thought like see myself doing Spanish. I was like, no, I'm more like I like R&B. You know, I like R&B. I've always, you know, I've been into Boys to Men. You know, I love Boys to Men. You know, I like Casey and JoJo. You know, I like Michael Jackson. I like that type of music, you know, and that's what I wanted to do. And out of nowhere, you know, I was with Gerardo one day, you know, my producer. Yeah. Shout out. And yeah. Gerardito lo extraño. But bro, yeah, we were in the car one day. We were slapping Farruko. He came out with this song Chillax.
I think I haven't heard
and I was like, damn, that sounds so dope. He's like, it's just so dope, like, you know. And then we just started playing beats, bro. And then I was like, you know what, let's just record a Spanish song, you know, fuck it, let's just go for it. Yeah. And one thing led to another, bro. And I came out with 3 hits that I never thought that I can do. And you know, it just came so natural to me. It wasn't difficult at all. The writing was difficult because, you know, writing English music is completely different to writing Spanish music. Yeah. You know, but it came natural to me, to be honest with you. It wasn't really too difficult.
Nah, and I feel like the mixtape that you dropped out from Dirty Laundry Records, I feel like, I mean, I personally liked it, you know, like, I might be, you know, your number 1 fan base when it comes to that. Yeah. Nah, I'm just kidding. But obviously, I like, in every career and every you know, like, everything you dedicate yourself to doing, obviously there's a struggle within that, you know, pathway, or, you know, what's like one struggle that kind of basically, you know, like threw you off track, but obviously, you know, how do you like basically improve yourself to like obviously not, you know, stay that way?
I think it's self-doubt. Yeah. You know, you get to a point where you kind of like, you know that you're good, but in the back, your biggest critic is yourself. Yeah. To be honest with you, like in the back of your mind, you're like, you could do it, but then there's something like, you know, what if it doesn't go right? What if all that negativity starts popping in your head and you're kind of like, damn, and, you know, and when you're having a good success, you're doing hecka good, and out of nowhere, it kind of just stops, you know? You kind of get demotivated. Sometimes you're kind of like, and you fall back, you know? And that's the moments where you're supposed to get strong and go, but some people kind of let that take over you and push you down, and you know, I got to that point where I was extremely down, you know. I was to the point I wasn't recording, I wasn't really trying to do music, to be honest with you, at a moment. But you know, you kind of overcome it, you kind of, you know, get your warrior out, and you kind of like, you know what, I'm gonna go like for it, go fully for it, you know.
And I feel like the people, you know, like that support you, and obviously that, you know, that are like have that positive vibe with you are the ones that basically, you know, help you out throughout your career or throughout your, you know, your journey of becoming what you want to become. And obviously I feel like, you know, obviously like patience is a major key when it comes to like trying to, you know, obviously be something big, you know. And obviously I think like me personally, I don't know if you agree with me, but I feel like when it comes to that point, a lot of people just give up. Like, okay, I'm gonna do this much songs, or, you know, this many podcasts or whatever, you know, and you see your numbers don't, you know, you don't see your numbers that the way you wanted it to be, and then, you know, like you basically just like
it demotivates you, bro. I can't even tell you how many times I released songs and it never reached where I wanted it to reach, because I mean, you know, when I first started, I never expected to get a couple thousand, you know. I was starting a couple hundred, you know. I'm not really gonna get big, and we released one music video, the With You, hit 1 million views, bro.
Is that with Doms and
Gerardo? Yeah, you know, shout out them, and we did that video, bro, and out of nowhere we hit 1 million views, something I never thought would be possible. And then right after that, bro, it's kind of like when I kind of went downhill a little bit, you know. I wasn't really doing much, you know. I released a song, bro, didn't get what I wanted to, and it kind of pushed me back. I was like, damn, you know, what if I'm just a one-hit wonder? I was like, fuck, bro, you know. So, but I mean, I keep pushing, I keep doing more music. I try to give different type of music. I don't try to just stick to one thing.
I think that's what
it works best, you know, because you give everybody a different taste. You know, you're not just a rapper, you're not just a singer. Now you can do various things, you know. I can sing and rap at the same time. I can sing in English, I can sing in Spanish, you know. Maybe sometime I'll sing in some other type of language, we don't know. But I mean, I'm willing to try, you know. I'm willing to give it something different. I'm trying to give everything, I'm trying to get a whole new vibe going on.
And to be honest, I feel like it's working, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie, you know. But I mean above all that, what's your goals for 2018 right now that we're just starting right now? Like, what's
My
your
goals?
Yeah, I mean, as you know, it could be as your career, as in yourself, as whatever.
I would have to say just. Yeah, that's a pretty hard question, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to continue to be positive. You know, regardless of if I get a new big song or what, that doesn't really matter to me. As long as I'm able to, you know, make good music, people like the music. You know, I'm able to keep positive people around me. You know, everybody around me is positive. You know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to do anything I can to really, you know, keep it going. You know.
No, yeah, I feel like that's what counts the most. You know.
Yeah.
People that push you, like I was saying before, people that push you. I mean, that's the only way you can succeed, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, there's been times, me personally, I don't know if you have, but like, when you hang out with, like, you know, people that are negative, like, you're like, nah, like, what are you gonna do that for? Or, you know, and it kind of like, you kind of feel like sometimes that you like fall into their game of what they're saying. And
yeah, I mean, you can sit there and say, oh, it's not affecting me, but you know it does. In the bottom, you know, you sit there and you're just kind of thinking about it. You're like, fuck, like, you know, is it true? But even though you know it's not, you sit there and you kind of tell yourself
it. Makes you think,
so,
like, am I wasting my time?
Exactly. That's why people like that, you know, I like I said, I try to keep everybody around me to be positive. You know, anybody who I see has positivity and they want to do something, I help them out, you know, because it's better to be in a team of positive people than having somebody who's negative inside of the crew, and it just throws everything off.
No, yeah, that's hey, I can't even say any better, to be honest, bro. Like, that's perfect wording, bro.
Yeah, right.
No, yeah, hey, that's AR, everybody. AR's right here, man. But other than that, what's new for your fans? Like, what are like? Are you having any like performances or anything like that, or what?
Performances? Well, yeah. I got a lot of stuff coming out. You know, I got new music. Like I said, if you guys haven't checked out my mixtape Sentimiento, that's out now. I got, you know, a couple songs, music videos. We got a new music video with Yomi that just released, Dime. You know, it's on his YouTube.
Which I'll be obviously, you know, posting the links directly to it.
So you guys go check that out. Support him. You know, he's part of Dirty Laundry Records as well. Real handsome. Nah, I'm just kidding.
And he actually got some hot lyrics, man.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. He's fire.
So hopefully, like I said, one of these, you know, episodes, I'll have him in, and I mean, he's
definitely
really,
he's fire, bro.
Yeah.
He's actually somebody who really influenced me and helped me out with this whole new Latin, you know, because I'm good at singing, bro. I could tell you honestly, bro, I'm not good at lyrics. You know, I'm good at making hooks. I just cannot write lyrics for the, you know, I cannot do it. So he came in, you know, and he blessed me with some lyrics too. You know, he's helping me out. You know, he's helping me, you know, get to that next level in writing, and you know, I thank him for that.
I mean, because I've been here times that you know, you guys are not recording, but like, you know, doing your thing. Mm-hmm. And I feel like he like, I mean, when him and Gerardo are alone, I see like him obviously, you know, trying to make it perfection, you know, so perfect. Which
it's
is
a power team, bro.
Exactly.
You know, we're all giving it all we have. We're all like I said, we're all positive people. You know, we never come in here negative. We push each other. You know, even to the point where one of us is just kind of like, damn, like, you really think that's not good? And it's like, nope, keep going. Exactly. I don't like that, though.
And I feel like Gerardo the same thing. Gerardo is the same thing. I feel like also him,
they're perfectionists, and I like that.
As a producer, I mean, he's told me stories when you've been like recording that he's like, nah, redo that.
Dude,
redo that.
I'm telling you, bro, this is I'm like, Gerardo, bro, I need to take 10 minutes, bro. I'm not gonna get this shit right now. No, go, you know, and you know, but at the end of the day, you know, he's pushing you to greatness. He's pushing you to be the best that you can be, because you can never just give okay. You need to give perfect. You know, you gotta do more than what the next person is doing, because in this game, there's a lot of people doing it. You know, it's not just yourself. You know, you're competing against a lot of people out there trying to do it. You know, and you got to prove yourself from those people. So you got to give 100% to get 100%, you know? So that's what we do. We try to give it 100. We try to do the best that we can do. And, you know, I mean, we're showing it, you know?
No, yeah. I mean, slowly but surely. I mean, I feel like people are not expecting right now from you guys, but eventually, I feel like at a moment, once they, like, release everything at you, like, you better be prepared for that. Honestly,
we're dropping it. We're dropping it like atomic bombs. I'm telling you.
No, exactly, bro. No, yeah, real talk. Something like that.
We doing it. I mean, the only thing, you know, well, a lot of artists say this. You know, it's hard to get people to listen to your music because when you're first coming up, people don't really support you like that. You know, you need to be somebody in the games for people to support. And I feel like, you know, that hurts a lot of artists. You know, because people might have some flame lyrics, some flame songs, but just because you're not known, people won't support it, and they'll just kind of like throw it off to the side, and then and it sucks, to be honest with you, but thankfully we have a full team. We got double OT on with us. So we're doing things, bro. We're doing major things. Everybody watch out. Dirty Laundry Records, we next.
No, yeah, real talk. They are next, man, for real. But anyways, back to what you're saying. So you're gonna release songs and what else? Like,
so right now, February 22nd. Me and Yomi gonna be opening up for Almighty.
Have you met him personally? Or
no, I haven't met him personally. I mean, I've seen his videos. I've seen what he does. So he's dope, bro. He's a dope artist. But we're February 22nd. We're gonna be performing with him. 21 and up at the Holy Cow in San Francisco.
Okay.
Doors open up at 9. Early bird tickets are $30. At the door is $40. And meet and greet tickets are sold out. So I'm sorry, guys. Sold out.
You could also get VIP tickets, huh? Like get your table, reserve tables.
You
and stuff
can get
like
a reserve table. You can get VIP tables. You just gotta call the number that's on the site. I know you have the website and everything.
Like I said, everything we're talking about, I'm gonna post it up on the page as well. So I mean, just click, buy your tickets. If you're actually a real supporter, trying to you tell them like, hey bro, I love your music, like make sure you're out there, man. Like you won't be disappointed for the fact that they're gonna be performing in San Francisco with some good hits. Not like just because I'm saying it, but overall it's some good music, man. Like check it out once we're done with this. Check it out. Honestly.
Come out, guys. We love to support. We enjoy having people come out and vibe with us. Like our music, come party with us. We're not those those cocky people. Come up, say what's up. We say what's up. We all trying to make it.
No, yeah. Anyways, but shoot, so people could hear your voice. Even though you already sound hella good right now, man. No, but so people can hear you. Like who's AR, man? Like we don't hear a little bit of AR. Like I want to hear AR. So I'm gonna give you some songs that I got.
Okay.
Probably gonna be 2 or 3.
Okay.
But so I mean, you better get down and
Hey, I'm gonna give it my all.
No, yeah. I mean, it's raw. So I mean, I ain't gonna say nothing. But like the first one that I had in mind, since I know you love Ozuna, like he is somebody who I was looking up to, bro. I mean, he's the one that got me started on side of trap. Besides him and Farruko, he's somebody I look up to, and it's like No, and all his music is freaking awesome, bro.
He's
even as a feature, his features.
Hey, he's crazy, bro. He's doing it. Shout out to Ozuna, and he's doing it for sure.
No, yeah, definitely. I agree with you. So the first song va a ser En la Intimidad by Ozuna. Can you give us like a little 15 second or a little hook verse or whatever? Clean out your vocals a little bit. Girl. Ahí está.
So, en la intimidad, a veces haces cosa de más. Hey. No vale la hora en que te vas.
Damn, that's good shit. That's good shit. Yeah, I like that, man.
I appreciate it.
I like that. I felt it, man.
Hey.
So for my wedding, you better come and sing, man.
Just let me know. Just let me know.
For the wedding, you better come out there and sing, man. Shoot. No. Is there one person that you want to sing yourself? I mean.
There's a song. I'm pretty sure you know about it. It's Sentimientos. It's a personal song.
Yeah.
We didn't really get too deep into it, and I'm pretty sure you probably want to know about it too.
Oh, yeah.
But Sentimientos, this is off my my mixtape Sentimientos, and it's a real personal song. It's something that kind of gets to me every time I kind of listen to it, because it was a dark time in my life. It's a time where
which we all go through.
It's a struggle, bro. You kind of get to a point where you don't know what you're doing. You kind of fall back into bad habits.
No, yeah.
Bad things, and you either succeed from it, you like I said, you put your warrior on, you get out of it, or you just fall into it,
Yeah.
And but yeah, Sentimientos.
Give us for that song. Give us your bit, like 30-second, man. I know that song's deep, and I love that. I mean, me personally, I love that song. Think you'll be able to get that far?
Hey, I mean, I'm gonna try to, but
I know, yeah. Or just give it all you got then. Yeah,
dude,
just give it
I
10.
forgot the song.
You for real?
I'm being serious right now, dude. Like
no.
my mind just went into completely to what, you know.
I didn't even know it's that deep, huh?
Yeah, no, it goes deep, bro. I mean, like I said, I was going through a moment where I was, you know, I was away from my family, you know. I pushed everybody away, you know. I wasn't in the studio. I wasn't even. I completely. I stopped going to work. You know. I was down, bro.
Yeah.
I was out. I was. You know. My parents were real, you know, real scared. You know, they were scared because I wasn't coming to. You know, I didn't give a f. You know, I have 2 kids and I just completely abandoned them. You know, so I was just out of it, bro, and I kind of came, you know, Gerardo every single day, bro, you know, come to the studio. Yeah, I'll come through. I just end up, you know, getting fucked up and, you know, and then I just won't come. You know, and it happened for a while. So he I'm telling you, he pushed me every single day. You know, something he didn't have to do. Yeah. You know, and that's why I care a lot about Gerardo, because you know he helped me through that. You know,
I mean, regardless of him being your producer, he's a great friend.
He's a great friend. Yeah, it's a good time. Yeah, definitely.
With everybody.
So you know, I came in the studio and I was like, bro, I got this personal song I want to record. You know, let's get it done. And you know, we created that's the couple songs that we created to really make Sentimientos. You know, because that's the reason why I call it Sentimientos, because it's feelings. You know?
No, yeah.
All those songs, you know, it's feelings. You know, it came out from me. You know, I was, like I said, it was a dark time, but you know, I got over that. You know, I got my shit together. You know, like I said, I stayed positive. I'm fully, you know, I got my shit together, you know.
Fully recovered.
You know? Yeah, fully recovered, and I ain't going back.
No. I mean, me personally, that song, when I first heard it, when Dirty Laundry Records, obviously, you know, released it on SoundCloud. I mean, I like all your songs, obviously. Yeah, so I mean, but Sentimentos obviously was the one that I kind of like, you know, pictured it. You know, I mean, like not only because I know it was something deep. I mean, you could tell right away. You know, the lyrical wise, everything, and personal, man. Like I feel like that song's really deep. So like after the show, you know, the podcast, you're able to check out that song. I recommend it, to be honest. You know. But other than that, like I feel like everybody, you know, obviously goes through stuff like that, you know. I mean, and obviously it's really hard. I mean, me personally, I feel like I've dealt with that when my parents got deported. So I mean, I was a young boy, but hey, throughout time you start realizing like, hey, you know, like where's, you know, like you can't see your mom or your dad, man. You know what I'm saying? So it was pretty hard for myself too throughout that time, and obviously throughout my career as well, like throughout my journey as a high school student, whatever, you know. There's obviously dark times like that, but I mean, like you say, you know, eventually, you know, it may take time, or hanging out with the right people could always, you know, lift you up.
Yeah,
you know?
And that's why I said positivity, having people who are positive around you help you out a lot, because, you know, like I said, negative people bring you down, bro. They take you to a dark place where, you know, you feel like you can't get out of it yourself.
No, and I feel like a veces también, like when it comes to negative people, obviously they offer like, oh, just go drink. I mean, yeah, drinking gets you like what, like fucking like couple, you know, a couple hours or a day out of the misery that you're going through, obviously, you know. But then the next day you wake up like feeling the same way. Nothing helps.
Yeah, you basically cover up, bro. You put on a mask.
Yeah,
you know, you put on a fake smile. You put on a smile on your face, but deep inside, you know, you're not good. You know, and you don't try to show it to people. You know, you coming outside, you smiling. Yeah. You know, but they don't really know what's going on
inside. Yeah, no,
exactly.
Yeah, I agree
so
with you.
that's when you have real friends who are there for you, who really, you know, who basically open you up, bro. You know, because you know you're not gonna open up yourself, so they open you up and they let you see what you really made of, you know. Yeah. And I mean, we're here, you know. Yeah, so everybody out there who's going through it, you know, just stay strong, you know, and keep your close friends close. You know?
And I agree with you. Yeah, those friends that push you forward, you may think they're doing it just because, like, this guy's, you know, just wasting my time. Nah, man, they obviously want you the best for you, you know, and they want you to succeed. And I mean, that's the friends, the vibes you want to hang out with the most, man. Like, honestly, regardless,
that
you know,
positivity,
you know. And like I said, when I first started doing this podcast, you know, when I first started, you know, my girlfriend, obviously, she kind of like was like, yeah, you know, let's do it. You know, so she's helping me out throughout that, and hopefully we're gonna be launching our own vlog sooner than later. Vlogging couple, so that's gonna be a pretty interesting project as well. But my point was that, you know, obviously I mean, they push you. They push you to always like, all right,
good people push you to good things, you know.
And honestly,
they want you to succeed.
Honestly, there's times that I will get like upset or mad at her because she would tell me something like the truth.
Bro, you don't even know how many times I would get mad at my wife.
Yeah, and like even though like you kind of want to hear what you want her to say, so obviously like you know, but eventually you know, like eventually we're here now recording my first podcast with one of the greatest, like man, like AR, man, like he's a good friend of mine, to be honest. If you see him out in the street or at Macy's shopping or something, you know, getting his
hey, say what's up,
swag, yeah,
say what's up,
yeah, you know,
yeah, it's been quite a ride, bro. I mean,
no, yeah, and I agree with that. I really do agree with that. Shoot,
so even like, you know, how did all this come together, you know?
Oh, me,
yeah, let's get a little. Let's change the script now.
If you haven't heard the intro, man, then I can't tell you no more. No, I'll just say that. No, I mean, I just generally feel like same thing. You know, like people obviously throughout their careers, they obviously want to you know, the listeners, the viewers, the supporters, they obviously want to know what you've been through. Like people that want to do the same thing. You know, overall, like you have a fan base, they want to know more about you. You know, like your personal, because I mean. You could sing whatever, but they don't know your background. You know, they
don't know why you're doing it.
They know exactly,
what you've gone through to get to.
And
where
I feel like right now, especially too, I feel like right now, like when it comes to like media wise, I feel it's all like negativity. Like I feel like they don't have like something good where people could talk about real stuff and actually talk about, hey, you know, I went through this and obviously I succeeded by doing this. You know, and I feel like that's a major key for all that. You know, and that's why we're presenting OOTO. That's my whole, you know, just
you
like
put everything
into it, you know, like, so and hopefully,
you got a treasury, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean,
no, eventually, so we'll see.
It's dope, bro. I like it. That goes, it's dope.
All right, so obviously, OOTO obviously stands for out of the ordinary,
and we're definitely out of the ordinary. Yeah,
and there's a out of the ordinary question for. Over here, yeah, this guy over here.
All right. Let's see, what is it?
Oh, I got two for you, man. I know a question that you don't get asked much is, what's your favorite girl group when it comes to music?
Girl group.
It could be the Cheetah Girl or the Spice Girl, you know, whatever, man.
Girl group, man.
Or just say the Fifth Harmony, even though there's 4 now.
No, right? I don't. Girl group.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I used to have the VHS for Spice Girls.
Yeah, I bet
that world tour one, you know, and it was dope. I liked it because I love seeing them performing on the stages. That to me was like crazy, you know, them being on a tour bus, them, you know, having fun, having their own stuff, getting paid, you know, and then going and performing. I loved it, you know, I loved it, and you know. My girl cousin, they all would look at it and, you know, like, I would be like, what the fuck? Like, that would be so dope. And I was sitting there thinking about, you know, the actual performance, you know. But yeah, I guess I would have to say Spice Girls.
You heard, hey, so for his birthday, just get him another beat.
Hey, I heard they're going back on tour though.
All right,
I was on Snapchat today and I seen that they were going back on tour. Oh, that's pretty dope.
Let's do that. Let's go to a concert, man.
Hey, I'm about to open up for him.
hey, that'd be dope. I'll be out there, man. I'll be out there
opening up for him.
No, that'd be dope. That'd be pretty interesting. All right,
what a mix.
No, all right, yeah, no, I'll be. You would sing your.
I would sing my songs.
Inglés.
Put me hey, whatever.
Some yeah. Whatever. I'm available. No. Another question was out of the ordinary was if we were to go right now on this laptop back to your MySpace, bro. What's the craziest thing we would find?
I don't know.
Oh, damn, I'm scared.
I don't know,
I'm
bro.
hella scared now.
I don't know. A really,
picture of you showing your abs or something?
Nah. No? I've always been skinny, but recently, you feel me? I got a belly now, bro.
Yeah.
You know, we've been eating good. We've been doing good, you know. So, but I don't know, bro. I don't know what my MySpace would be like. I mean, I haven't been on there for a while. I don't even remember if I know the whole email or my display name, but I remember MySpace was dope, bro.
Yeah,
MySpace was dope.
No, it's cool. But Also, what's it called? If we were to check your top 5 friends, I mean, not back then, but what would be your top 5 friends right now? On that,
my top 5 friends right now.
I do not have to include me, man. You know.
Hey.
So all your family and relatives can know what's going on.
I probably would put, my wife would be on top. I would have G-Boy. I know I'll have Yomi. I would have you. I have my boy Cecil. Man, I would have my whole family. To be honest with you, I would have my whole family. Everybody knows
like
who. They know the top fucking 100.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of solid people around me, a lot of positive people around me. It's hard to pick. I don't think I have like a solid 5. But if like I said, everybody around me is good people.
No, I know.
I can't sit there and down anybody because everybody there done their thing. They've done their parts.
Yeah.
But
that's cool. Thank you.
I didn't even answer that question though, right? You said top 5. I said top 100.
Top 100. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Top 30.
Hey.
No, that's cool. That's cool, man.
Out of the ordinary.
Out of the ordinary, right there, man. All right. So I feel like this would be the major topic for this whole podcast. Besides, obviously. Mm-hmm. You being a hot singer and everything.
Damn, Jerry. It's getting hot in here.
It would be I don't know if you've heard, but I feel like the hottest news right now is Canelo against Triple G. They're gonna have a rematch on the 5th of May, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what's your opinion for that fight, and I don't know who do you think won on the previous fight. So what do you think? I mean, if you pick the wrong one, I'm just gonna kick you out, man.
Damn. I'm just being, honest. I'm a fan of Canelo. I'm a fan of Canelo.
Shout out to Canelo,
it's the Mexican. I gotta support. Yeah. You gotta support. And watching the fight, he did his thing, bro. He did his thing. He was throwing punches at him. I just felt like he kind of slowed down towards the end.
You think so?
I feel like he kind of slowed down towards the end. He was kind of letting himself get hit.
Yeah.
But because
it obviously ended into a draw.
Yeah, it ended into a draw. And I knew it was gonna go to a second match.
Yeah.
I knew it from the beginning when they said it.
Yeah. To make obviously money.
They're making money. Yeah. Come on, who doesn't want money?
Yeah.
But I feel like Canelo got him, bro. Canelo can do his if Canelo does what he does, that's go after him and punch him and strategy.
Yeah.
He got some, bro. He got some.
And I agree with you. I agree. And what about the second fight? You think Canelo will take it? Would you think he'll be more prepared for it?
I think he'll be prepared. He already, he's seen what Triple G can do. I mean, he's fast, but he's older, bro.
Yeah,
Triple G's older, and he Canelo needs to take that into consideration and kind of use that as advantage for himself.
No, yeah, dude. I mean, I personally feel like this fight, the second would be like Canelo would obviously win it. Just for the fact that he is going to be more prepared, and just because I feel like people look up to Triple G like he's the main fighter, man. Like honestly, I feel like when it came to Canelo, I feel like I don't really see his punches, bro. And people say he has a hard punch. I didn't see any of that, to be honest.
He really never gave it.
I mean, personally, I feel like he didn't give anything at all, bro.
Honestly, I don't even think Triple G's had an actual main event fight like this.
Like that, yeah.
I don't think he's ever had a big fight like this. I don't know. I haven't followed Triple G.
I agree with you.
I only heard about him with this fight with Canelo, and then I kind of searched him up and I seen the other fights. I don't think he's had a main fight like this, and Canelo's had the experience of fighting with Mayweather and a lot of people, and like I said, he can use that to his advantage.
No, and I agree with you, man. But eventually, this is the end of our podcast, Erwin.
Sad,
man. I wish we could talk more.
I came to love everybody.
And he did all that eventually. No, but thank you everyone for coming. Obviously
thank you for
being my first on this show.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you obviously coming over, taking up the time of your day to come down and do this podcast.
Like I said, I support you. I support everything you're doing, and
I support you too, man.
I want to let everybody know what we're doing, So thank you for having me.
No, I agree. So if you have any comments for Erwin and you see this video, comment below. But other than that, please like this video, subscribe, share it, and obviously we be coming back for more interviews. more hot topics and more, you know, more everything. So once again, thank you everybody for taking up your time as well for watching this. You know, like I said, we'll hopefully bring a lot more to the table.
We'll be back soon.
We'll be back soon. No, exactly. We'll be back soon. But remember, guys, this is not my podcast. It's yours. Que Dios los bendiga y fierro. Ahí estamos.